Hello everyone. So this is me reviewing the latest edition of the Economist, talking about the important stories and whatnot. As usual, divided into three sections. So the notable think tanks, I'm just going to post a link in the description, and this is over 160 think tanks that I've compiled from issues of the Economist. They pretty much cover most subjects of geopolitical importance. Of course, security issues, crime. The company Target is going to close 9 stores due to high crime. That's very interesting. Of course, studied crime quite a bit at Michigan State University. So, gang recruitment. There's an article by this person appearing in an upcoming edition of the magazine Science. I don't know much about that magazine per se. I don't know if it's a peer-reviewed journal or not. It tackles gangs, of course, crime in general is a huge drain on the economy. It's very hard to actually pin down how much it takes, and whatever number they can pin down is probably much bigger. So anybody who has a strategy is, welcome. And this person says the strategy should be to stop gang recruitment, and within about a decade you'd have less personnel. Now, because this is the Economist writing about a piece that hasn't come out yet in another journal or whatnot, I didn't get much, so I'm not quite sure what the strategy would be for stopping people from joining gangs. But if it can be done, heck, let's do it. If it works, I have no doubt that policymakers will probably just ignore it. The European Union is looking to expand. So, very recently, less than 2 years ago, we got a sort of wake-up call. And I say we in the West because I think we thought we were done with conventional land wars. And then, good old Pooty. So, the European Union looking to expand, of course, it might be that it's doing that so that way fewer countries can be attacked, because in theory, if you attack one EU country, the rest can be allies. Of course, I don't think that'll work. I will say this, though, when it comes to actually getting things done, the European Union is way more effective, I think, than NATO. I think NATO is a washed-up garbage version of the League of Nations, basically. So, tantalizing tangibles. Only one of these, Assassination Nation, I call this one. I really liked this professor, a law professor, sounding off on American policy, because for those of you who maybe didn't watch the last video and don't know, Justin Trudeau has accused Narendra Modi of sanctioning an assassination in Canada. And if it did, you got to ask yourselves, why are we so offended when there's an assassination done over here, when in fact assassination has become Western policy in our war on terror? We classify it as a war, we classify terrorism as a crime, yet suspend so many of the legal infrastructure when it comes to how we deal with terrorists. And Mary Ellen O'Connell called this out in The Economist, and she has it right, and that's why I'm actually sending her an email congratulating her on her wisdom and, sounding off on an unpopular opinion. We might not care about targeted assassinations and stuff abroad. We might not care about the relationship between law enforcement, that's the FBI, and elite military units. We never care about this stuff, until it comes to U.S. soil and it wants to put its knee on our neck. That's all I have. Thank you very much.